Alright, what is up, you guys? This is my Impact Wrestling Go Home Show review for Slammiversary this coming Saturday night for Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view called Slammiversary this Saturday night. So let's get right into it. To kick off the show, we had a 10-women tag team match. This match was all over the place. This tag team match, this match was all over the place for the women to start off the night in a 10-women tag team match. We had Taya and Rosemary versus and Alicia Edwards and Alicia Edwards versus Tasha Steelz, Kiera Hogan, Susie, Havoc, and Nevaeh. This was a really crazy women's tag team match to kick off the night for Impact Wrestling. This was a 10-women tag team match. This match was all over the place. This tag team match broke down into bedlam. I'm kind of over tag team wrestling at this point. I've really had my fill of tag team wrestling at this point. I'm kind of over tag team wrestling. I'm so over tag team wrestling at this point. I'm just done with it. I don't enjoy tag team wrestling anymore. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm getting burnt out on tag team wrestling. I'm burnt out, man. I really am. I'm burnt out on tag team wrestling. I get it on Monday Night Raw. I get it on SmackDown Live. I get it on AEW. I'm just completely burnt out. But this was a 10 women's tag team match. This match broke down into bedlam. This match was all over the place. And Kylie Ray, Tasha Steelz, and Susie and Nevaeh and Havoc ended up picking up the win over Rosemary, Taya, and this tag team match was all over the place. I couldn't keep up with all these women. These women were all over the place, but Havoc, Nevaeh, and Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan and their partner ended up picking up the win over Taya and Rosemary and Kylie Ray and Susie. I couldn't really care for this match. This match was completely all over the place. Like I said, I'm done with tag team wrestling. At this point, I am completely fed up with tag team wrestling. So there you go. And then we had Cousin Jake and Cody Deaner versus Moose and we had Cody Deaner and Cousin Jake versus Crazy we had Cody Deaner and Cousin Jake. They ended up picking up the win over Triple XL. I didn't really care for this match. It was what it was. It was just an ordinary run-of-the-mill tag team match, like, as always. Just your basic tag team match with Cody Deaner, Cousin Jake versus Triple XL. I don't care. And Cousin Jake and Cody Deaner ended up picking up the win over Triple XL. And then we had Crazy Steve and Tommy Dreamer versus Moose and Rohit in a tag team match. Again, another tag team match which I do not care for. And Crazy Steve and Tommy Dreamer ended up picking up the win over Moose and Rohit. So there you go. And then we get a vignette for Deonna Purrazzo, and I really like Deonna Purrazzo. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a huge fan of Deonna Purrazzo. I'm a huge fan. Ever since she came over from WWE, I've been a huge fan. I've been a huge fan of Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa. I'm a huge fan of hers. I love Deanna. I'm a huge Deanna fan. I think Deanna Purrazzo is absolutely awesome. I think I think she's gonna bring a lot to the women's division over there on Impact Wrestling. Because right now the women's division on Impact Wrestling needs star power, and they just don't have it now that Tessa Blanchard is gone. So I think right now Impact Wrestling needs women's. They need star power in the women's division in Deanna Purrazzo, and I think Deanna Purrazzo is going to be the difference maker in the Impact Wrestling women's division. I think she's going to be I think her and Jordiana Grace are the two powerhouses over there. And I think these two women are going to be the star power for the women's division of Impact Wrestling for about years to come. I think these women are going to bring a lot of star power. But I think Deanna Purrazzo is a great wrestler. I think she has a lot to bring to the table for Impact Wrestling. She's athletic. She can cut promos. I like Deanna Purrazzo on the mic as well. I like her in-ring skill. I think her in-ring skill is absolutely great as well. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa. I'm a huge fan. Shout out to Deanna Purrazzo. I'm a huge fan of hers, and I think she's going to bring a lot of star power to the Impact Wrestling women's division. I think the Impact Wrestling women's division needs star power right now, and I think Deanna Purrazzo gives them a lot more star power that they sorely need right now. So big shout out to Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa. And then we get a contract signing between Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, and Jordiana Grace for their match this Saturday night at Slammiversary for the Knockouts Championship tonight on Impact Wrestling. We have the contract signing between Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, and Jordiana Grace for their Knockouts Women's Championship match this Saturday night at Slammiversary. And then we had a backlot brawl between Rhino and Hernandez. And then after the brawl between Rhino and Hernandez, both men split money. I don't get it. You start to fight over money, then you ended up splitting the money after the fight. I don't understand that. I don't understand that logic with Impact Wrestling. You have Rhino and Hernandez brawling over money. They're brawling over money in the back lot. You have them brawling over money. And then at the end of the fight, Rhino and Hernandez end up splitting the money they were fighting over to begin with. I don't understand that. I don't really get it. I don't get that logic. They started fighting over money. At the end of the fight, they end up splitting the money between the two of them. I don't understand that logic. Why would you have two men fighting over money, then you have both men say, you know what, let's just split the money after their fight. I don't get that. I just don't understand it. And then we had a brawl between Ace Austin and Trey to end the night for Impact Wrestling. This was how Impact Wrestling ended up going off the air with a brawl between Ace Austin and Trey. This was a pretty decent brawl between Ace Austin and Trey as Impact Wrestling was going off the air. As the show was fading to black, you had a brawl between Ace Austin and Trey to end Impact Wrestling, and Impact Wrestling fades to black. So we had a women's tag team match to start off the night, which it just was what it was. I mean, this is your Impact Wrestling go home show for Slammiversary this coming Saturday night. If you guys like this Impact Wrestling review go home for Slammiversary this Saturday night, hit that thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream here on the channel. And I thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling Review Go Home show for Slammiversary this coming Saturday night. Do I think Slammiversary for Impact Wrestling is going to be a good show? Maybe. I just don't have no interest in Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. The only match I have an interest in is Deonna Purrazzo and Jordana Grace in their knockouts championship match. That's the only match I look forward to on that card. Other than that, I don't care. I don't really care about Slammiversary for Impact Wrestling. I just don't really care. Other than that, Impact Wrestling was alright, I guess, in a way. The contract and the vignette for Deonna Purrazzo were the two best things tonight on Impact Wrestling. So overall, I'm giving Impact Wrestling a 2 out of 10. The vignette for Deonna Purrazzo and the contract signing between Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, and Jordana Grace were the two best things tonight on Impact Wrestling. Other than that, Impact Wrestling was just it was a 2 out of 10 show for me. The best thing about Impact Wrestling right now is Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, and Jordana Grace. Other than that, Impact Wrestling has nothing going for it right now. I mean, they're just trying to. I think they're just trying to get in what they can. I think they're just trying to do what they can during this pandemic. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling Review Go Home show for Slammiversary this Saturday night. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys have an awesome night. Stay blessed. Stay safe. I love you guys, and thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling Review Go Home show for Slammiversary this Saturday night. So anyway, guys, I'm out. I love you guys. Peace, guys.